gently, reaching all the way up towards the top end of your mat, shuffling your hips back. And then as we raise the chin, starting to draw the body nice and slowly up and along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin. And as we draw up into a cat stretch, let's round up through your shoulders and your back, bringing your head and tailbone away from each other and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting your chin, and then drawing up into a cat stretch, pulling up through your shoulders and up into your back, taking your head and tailbone away and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. Again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin, curling with your toes and sending the hips back and the head down through your arms. Drawing forwards into a high, strong plank, then bending your knees and sitting back down upon your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin, curling with your toes and sending the hips away and the head down through your arms. Draw forwards and hold to a strong plank, and then bending the knees and sitting all the way back. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin, curling with your toes and sending the hips back and the head down through your arms. Draw forwards and hold to a high plank, then bending with your knees and sitting all the way back. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin, curling with your toes and sending the hips away and the head down through your arms. Drawing forwards to a high, strong plank, then bending your knees and sitting back down upon your heels. Again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin, curling with your toes and sending the hips back and the head down. Draw forwards and hold to a high plank, then bending with your knees and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. Again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin, curling with your toes and sending the hips back and the head down. Draw forwards and hold to a high plank, bending your knees and sitting back down upon your heels. Couple more times. Bring the body to pull up and through, and then curling with your toes and sending the hips back and away. Come forwards to a high plank, and then bending with your knees and sitting back down upon your heels. And one more time, bring the body to pull up. And this time as we curl the toes, holding out into a downward dog and walking from one foot to the other. And just working the hips a little from side to side. And just moving down, so really stretching out along the hamstrings, all the way down into the calves. And if you can, work the hips a little side to side, so you find a little bit more movement up into the lumbar spine, lower back region. And then coming down upon your knees for me. And let's place your right foot forwards, just taking down your right hand to the side of your foot. Bring your left arm to stretch across and over and looking on up towards your hand. Feel that nice long reach all the way through from your hip to your armpit. And then bring the hand back down, curling with your toes, lifting up the back knee, pushing away into the calf. Turning open to the right and looking up towards your right hand. And then coming all the way back down again. Let's come back up through the middle, raising your arms, reaching away. And maybe if it feels good your right hand back behind your left. Just come into a little wrist wrap stretch here. And then releasing your arms, coming all the way back upon the back knee, sending the hips away, relaxing the shoulders. And then let's lengthen away through the toes, stretching downwards towards the floor. And then drawing your toes all the way back. Again, let's stretch on down through with your toes. And then drawing all the way back. One more time, stretching away through the foot. And then drawing all the way back. Then let's pull up through the back a little. Pop your knees up and underneath you and bring back your shoulders. Coming into opening up your upper body a little here. Take a deep breath in, raising one arm. Now as you breathe out, let's open the shoulder, follow the hand all the way back and down. Changing sides. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let's gently open it back and down. And again, deep breath in, raising your arm. And as you breathe out, let's open it all the way back. And again, deep breath in, breathing out, opening the shoulder, following the hand back. And two more here. Deep breath in, breathing out to open it back and down. One more time, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's open it all the way back and down. And then if we bring the left leg to come forwards, take down the left hand to the side of your foot, and then bring your right arm to stretch across, stretching over. Feel that lengthening all the way along the side of your body. And then bring the hand back down, curling with your toes, lifting up the back knee and turning to the left and raising your left arm, looking on up. And then letting the knee back down. Let's come back up through the middle, raising your arms high. If it feels good to, take the left hand back behind the right. A little bit of a shoulder girdle stretch here, along with your hip flexor stretch. And then releasing your arms all the way back down. Let's move back upon that back knee. Dig the heel in and drawing your toes back. Little shift out through the tailbone, little release down there with your shoulders. And then lengthening your foot downwards towards the floor. And then drawing all the way back. And again, lengthening your toe down towards the floor. And then drawing all the way back. One more time, lengthening the way. And then drawing all the way back. And then if you just again round up through your back a little, and let's pop yourself round over onto your back. Okay, so those of you picking this up on Facebook or picking it up on YouTube, I'm using a pair of 1 kilo weights. Okay, so you can use them for some positions. If you feel that it's too much, very much feel free to leave them out. So first of all, if you'd like to settle your back, taking your lower back down to an imprint, and then release the back away from the floor. So just sending your lower back down against the ground, imprinting, and then releasing the back away. Just noticing how your back responds. When we settle, just feel that you've got a nice neutral position there with your lower back. And now if we bring the shoulders to pull towards your ears, set them back, slide them down. I'm doing that a few times. Lift, contract the muscles, and then elongate the muscles as you draw them down. Draw the shoulders down, down, down now, away from your ears, and then wriggle the neck a little further out from your shoulders. Really open that top line to your body. Now taking a long deep breath in through your nose, ribs are widening. And then as you breathe out through your mouth, drawing the navel back to the spine. So as we breathe in, the rib cage widens, the belly remains flat. And then as you breathe out, let's draw up from the pelvic floor, draw the navel back to the spine and contract and pull up. Couple more times. Try to deepen the breath. So as you breathe in, really fill up the lung space. And then as you breathe out, pulling in, contracting and drawing up into that central core line of the body. One more time. Deep breath in. And then breathing out and engaging with the core there for me. Okay, now let's start off today with our shoulder bridge. So taking a deep breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, let's work the lower back upon the floor and gently peel the back up and away from the ground. Breathing in and then breathing out as you lower, engage the core and let your back come gently all the way back down to the floor. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let's imprint the spine, peel the back away from the floor, very carefully coming up onto your upper back. Breathing in, and then breathing out as we lower, carefully vertebrae by vertebrae, into imprint and back to neutral. This time, deep breath in. As you breathe out, rippling your back up and away from the ground. As you breathe in, let's raise both of your arms. As you breathe out, let's take the arms back, engaging the core a little bit stronger. Breathing in to raise your arms back up again, and then breathing out to lower. Now, if you have hand weights and you would like to load this position up, place the hand weight in each hand, and your hands are down by your side. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, rippling your back up and away from the floor, try not to clench your buttocks. Breathing in to raise your arms. Then breathing out, engaging the core as you send your arms back. Breathing in to draw them back up again. And then breathing out to lower your back and lower your arms all the way back and down by your side. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, smoothly rippling your back away from the ground. Breathing in to raise your arms. Breathing out, engaging your core as you take your arms back. Breathing in, raising your arms back up again. And then breathing out, lowering your back, lowering your arms all the way back down to the floor. Deep breath in. Breathing out to ripple through the vertebrae, come up onto your shoulders. Breathing in, raising your arms. Breathing out, engaging your core a little stronger as your arms go back. Breathing in to raise them back up again. And breathing out to lower your arms and lower your back all the way down. Last one. Breathing in. Breathing out to ripple through the spine, come up onto your shoulders. Breathing in to raise your arms. And then breathing out, engaging your core as you take your arms back. Breathing in to raise your arms up again. And then breathing out to lower your arms and lower your back all the way back on down. And then placing your weights back down against the floor. Let's bring both of your hands to come back behind your head. And just letting your elbows widen up towards the floor. As you breathe in through your nose, nodding the chin. And now as you breathe out of your mouth, let's engage the core and raise the upper body, keeping a little gap underneath your chin. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out and engaging with the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding your chin. Breathing out and engaging with the core as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out and engaging with the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. And this time, as you lift, if you feel good to, slide your right leg out and away from you. Breathing in, hold it there. And then breathing out to draw the leg back in, lower the upper body back down. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out to slide away the left leg, raising the upper body. Breathing in, hold it there. And then breathing out to draw back down, upper body releasing. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, extending the right leg. If you feel really good to, maybe raise also the left foot too. Breathing in, and then drawing back on in. Breathing in to nod the chin. Breathing out to extend out through the left leg, raising the right if you can. Breathing in, then breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out to extend out through your right leg, brace the core, lifting the left. Breathing in, and then breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out to extend out through the left leg, engaging the core, lift the right. Breathing in, and then breathing out, foot back down, and the leg drawing back on in. Okay, now let's from here come over onto your forearms, and we're next going to work up into your plank. So holding out for 20 breaths, if you feel that that's good for you today. Either taking this position from your knees, so remaining on your knees and your hips in alignment with your shoulders, or going up into the toes if you feel that you can. So if you could place your forearms down to the floor, spread out your fingers nice and wide, get moving back with your knees and loading your body weight forwards. And as I say, if you want to stay here, then remain. If you can, curl the toes and push out into your legs, really bracing the legs, looking slightly beyond your fingers, deep breath in, and breathing out, connecting into the core. Deep breath in, breathing out and belly drawing back. Breathe in, out 3, in, out 4, in, out 5, in, out 6, in, out 7, in, out 8, in, out 9, in, out 10, in, out 11, in, out 12, in, out 13, in, out 14, in, out 15, in, out 16, in, out 17, in, out 18, in, out 19, and in, out 20. Then gently lower your body all the way back down and upon the floor. And now if we just slide out your right arm along the ground, gently roll, if you can, towards the shoulder, tuck your knees in, and then raising your left arm. And either have your head down or your head can come off the ground if that feels good too. And then let's gently come around and we go the other way, lengthening your arm along the floor, gently roll over, bring your knees in and raising your opposite arm if you can, maybe looking up. And then bring yourself all the way back round upon your belly. So I'm going to work next into the breaststroke, but also with a tricep exercise in. So if you place your weights along by your side, if you're thinking you might want to use them, and again, like I say, you don't have to use them all the way through, okay, to see how it feels. First of all here, turn the feet in towards each other and relax your buttocks. Let your shoulders drop down towards the floor. First of all, we'll do this without the weights. Breathing in through your nose to roll back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out of your mouth and engaging the core as you lift to hover. Breathing in to stay, then breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders back down. Breathing in, let's roll back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders back down. So if you want to stay as there, carry on. Otherwise, the palms can go beneath your weights. Breathing in as you roll back down with your shoulders. Breathing out as you raise your upper body. Bring your hand weights just up and away from you, away from the ground. Breathing in, and then breathing out to lower and let your shoulders back down. Breathing in to roll back and down with those shoulders. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower and let your shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower and let your shoulders back to the floor. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out, really lock into the core. Keep the core locked on, breathe in. Keep the core locked on, breathe out, and let's lower the body back. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower all the way back down. One more time. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out, pulling up through the core as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower and let your shoulders back down. Okay, and just gently, let's come on up to your hands and your knees. Now working up into your exaggerated cat stretch. So I'm just going to land the fingers off the sides of your mat. And as we come down, taking the body down through your arms, elbows widen. Then as we tuck the head in, rounding through your spine and lifting through the shoulders and the back. As we come down, elbows nice and wide, heart comes down through the middle of your arms. And then as we draw on up, lifting high through the shoulders and the back. Again, let's come on down, elbows widen. And then as we draw on up, pulling up through the shoulders and the back. One more time, taking the body down through the middle. And then drawing all the way up, lifting high, lifting through the shoulders. And one more time, let's take the body down, elbows widen. And then pulling all the way up, high lift through the shoulders. Okay, come on round to a seated position there for me. So I'm going to work next towards your rolling backwards. And I am going to bring in the weights, okay, but again, if you haven't got any, don't worry. If you prefer to use a cushion behind your back, pop that into position. If you prefer to use your band around your feet, then again, put that around now. Now I'm going to start off without anything, alright? So shoulders nice and relaxed. Taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, engaging with the core and gently rolling yourself back a little. Breathing in, and then breathing out to draw the body up and sitting the body up nice and tall. Again, deep breath in, breathing out as you slowly roll your body back. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging the core as you come up. Okay, and again, deep breath in, breathing out. Now, only if you feel confident that your back feels good to move into an imprint, maybe lower your shoulder blades down. Breathing in, and then breathing out as we slowly come back up. Alright, so that could be enough, in which case I want you to carry on. I'm going to take up both of my hand weights, but I'm going to draw them upwards towards the ceiling. Okay, so deep breath in, breathing out to slowly roll yourself back. It could be halfway. Breathing in, and then breathing out to come on up. Now as I come on up, I'm going to move my arms forwards. I'm going to take a one bicep curl to draw in, nice and high, lengthen it away. Take the arms back down again. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering your body back, either halfway or fully. Deep breath in, and then breathing out as you draw up. Breathing in to raise your arms. Breathing out, curl the hands in. Breathing in, and then breathing out to lower. Breathe in, breathing out to lower your body, either halfway or down into the floor. Breathing in, and then breathing out to draw your body up. Breathing and raising your arms. Breathing out to a high bicep curl. Breathing in to take it back. And breathing out to lower your arms down. Breathe in and breathe out to lower your body carefully back. Breathe in and then breathing out to draw your body up. Breathe in body back. Breathe in and breathing out as you engage the core and come up. Breathing in, raising your arms. Breathing out, high bicep curl. Breathing in to take it away. Breathing out to lower it down. Last set. Breathe in. And then breathing out as you lower your body back. Breathe in. And breathing out, engage the core, come up. Breathing in, raise your arms. Breathing out, engage the core, come in. Breathing in, take it away. Breathing out and lower your arms back down. Good. Alright, pop your weights down again. Come from here around onto your side. And we're going to lengthen the body out and along the ground. So dropping down your top shoulder, half clench your buttocks and pointing your toes. Check out your upper arm isn't hanging too far forwards. As you breathe out, let's raise the top leg away and breathing in to lower the leg back down. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lift and breathing in to lower. Okay, so we have been taking away the hand support, so which you could just pop that hand back behind the head or any other place that you feel is good for you. Or you could add in your arm, okay, so your weight. So you breathe out to bring your weight towards your leg, breathing in to come back. So again, much like when we take the hand back behind the head, okay, it's not really going to do too much here to work the shoulder. It's a very, very lightweight. I think so anyway, okay? So when we're working here, it's more really about destabilizing the body. So as you breathe out, you're drawing down, breathing in to release. And again, breathing out, drawing the 2 points together, breathing in to release. And again, breathing out to draw down, breathing in. Really engage with the core as you lift the leg, breathing in. 2 more here, breathing out to press, breathing in to release. 1 more time. And into release. Alright, let's just draw down that weight. Okay, now we're just going to take the top leg to come forwards and then roll the heel back and squeeze the heel back behind the other one. Breathing in, draw your knee forwards, then breathing out, draw your heel backwards. Breathing in, knee forwards, and then see if you can think about drawing your knee up to the ceiling. Breathing in, toe forwards. Breathing out, engage the core on the way back. Again, breathing in, toe down. Breathing out, roll back. So try and keep your core really functioning so you're only moving from the very top of your leg. Squeeze the back side a little on the way back. Breathing in and out, going back. Quite small movement, okay, but quite dynamic. Okay, up into those muscles at the top of your leg. Again, breathing in forwards, breathing out, squeeze back. Breathing in forwards, breathing out, squeeze back. 2 more sets. Breathing in, out to squeeze back. 1 more time, and out to squeeze back. And then if you just let your knees drop in towards you, and let's just take a quad stretch here. Taking a deep breath in and then breathing out, working the knee back. And keep breathing, working into the release of the quads here. And then drawing the knees back on in. Okay, coming on up to your side bend. So I've got my elbow beneath my shoulder, knees drawing forwards of the body, okay? As we again really lock into the core, lifting your body up onto your elbow, coming over to reach up past your ear. We want to keep the gaze forwards, we want to keep the torso facing forwards. Breathing out as we lift, into lower. Now you can of course take it up onto your hand and your foot, opening the knee and opening the chest. Then when we go up, breathing out to lift, reaching over. and breathing into lower. Now on both versions, if you'd like to incorporate your weight, taking it up in your spare hand. So as you go over, breathing out, and you're reaching out of your waist, and breathing in to lower your body back down. So really control your balance. Lock into your core, particularly if you're up on your hand. Breathing out to reach it over, breathing in. And again, really working in that stretch through the side body as you lift and reach it over. Breathing in as you lower. And again, breathing out to lift. Good strong core connection as you stretch it over. In as you lower. Alright, last couple coming up. Breathing out to lift. Into lower. One more time. Breathing out and reach. And into lower. And then we'll come around to the other side of your mat. So let's take the body all the way up and along the floor. Point the toes. Check out your arm lines up there with your ear. Draw your hips to come slightly forwards and pointing with your toes. As you breathe out, let's raise that top leg up and breathing in as you lower it back down. And again, breathing out as we lift the leg and breathing in as we lower. Okay, so again, we took away the hand support. Okay, so you could just take your hand back behind your head. That might make you work a little bit harder through the core. You could bring your weight in. So your palm faces downwards towards your leg. Breathing out, bringing those 2 points together. Breathing in to come back up. And again, breathing out, breathing in. Really find that core connection through your body. Breathing in. And again, breathing out and breathing in. Again, breathing out, bring those 2 points together. Breathing on in. Again, breathing out, bring it up. Breathing out, open it out. Breathing out to draw it up. Breathing in. Let's have 2 more here. Breathing out, lengthen that leg away from the body. Breathing in. One more time. Okay, and then taking away your weight for a moment. And then from here, let's draw the top leg to come forwards. And then take the heel and roll it back. And again, breathing in, toe forwards. And then breathing out, roll the heel to go back behind the other one. Breathing in, toe forwards. Breathing out, roll it back. So as you go back, again, really lock into the core. Breathing in, try and draw your knee downwards. And then breathing out, try and draw your knee upwards. So getting all of that lovely movement in. Right, breathing in, toe down, breathing out, knee back up. And again, turn it in, turn it back. Again, breathe in, lock into the core as you go back. Again, breathing in, toe down, breathing out and back. Breathing in and out. 2 more here and back. 1 more in and back. Okay, and then bending your knees. Let's draw in for a quad stretch. Take a deep breath in and breathing out. Let's draw the knee back a little. And keep breathing. Keep releasing that muscle all the way along from your hip to your knee. Okay, and then coming back on up. Let's tuck the elbow beneath your shoulder, tuck your knees in, opening your chest. Then as we get ready for your side bend, pulling up through your waist, keeping your gaze forwards and breathing in as you lower. And again, as you come up, breathing out, stretching out of your waist and lower. Alright then, if you're coming up onto your hands, opening your knee, opening your chest. And as we come up, connecting the inner thighs together, reaching over. And then if you use the weight on the other side, we probably should balance that up, okay? So as you take it up, breathing out, reaching up past your ear, breathing in as you lower it back down. And again, breathing out, keep drawing your hips forwards. Try and keep your gaze forwards. You're not looking down, you're not looking up. Keeping it lovely and straight. Remember the analogy of imagining you're drawing your body up through 2 panes of glass. Okay, I know that's a little bit more harder to imagine if you're on the elbow. Alright, but you're coming up on the hand, then you want to really again draw everything forward so you don't end up leaning forwards. You've always got that, again, clarity of where you're going. You're drawing up, side bending. There's an absolute clue in the title there. 2 more. Breathing out, reaching. Breathing in to lower. 1 more time. Breathing out and we're lifting, reaching it over. And breathing in to come back down. Alright, pop yourself around to a seated position. We're just going to give a little release here for the lower back muscles, latissimus dorsi. I'm going to pop in the right foot towards the inside of your right leg. And then bring across your right arm towards your left leg. Either hold on towards your knee, your calf, your ankle or your foot. And releasing your body forwards. And let's bring the body back on up. Keep with your legs as they are and take across your left hand so the back of your hand goes to the front of your knee. Draw your toes back on the leg that's along the floor and try and push your body weight back into your left buttock as you rotate, looking right up over your shoulder. And then gently bring yourself back round, changing legs. Let's bring the left arm across for either the knee, the shin, the ankle or the foot, and releasing your body forwards. And then let's bring the body back on up. And let's take a little twist, so taking your right arm across, back of the hand to the front of your thigh. And then looking right up over your shoulder, draw your toes back on your right foot and push some body weight back into the right buttock. And bringing it back round to the middle. Now I'm going to work some rotation in here. So I'm going to use one weight, okay, and I'm going to use it the same way as if we had one hand on top of the other. So if you would prefer, use that instead. So I've got that weight in front of the body, elbows open, shoulders relaxed. Taking a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, engaging with your core and take a little rotation. Breathing in and draw it back. Breathing out, let's go the other way, engaging your core, taking a little rotation, and breathing in to draw back. And again, breathing out, engaging your core, keep that, the hands or the weight in the middle of your chest. Breathing in, try not to get distracted, looking too far around. So breathing out, just staying with the weight in the middle of the body. And you can stay with that, or deep breath in, And then breathing out to take a bow and take that weight with you. Breathing in to come up, and then breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in as we turn, breathing out to take a bow over your leg. Breathing in to come up, breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in as we turn, breathing out to take a bow over. Breathing in to come up, breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in as we turn, breathing out, taking that bow over the leg. Breathing in to come up, breathing out back to the middle. And I'm going to give you opportunity to work with your arms as well. So if you feel good to open your arms out nice and wide. Breathing in as you turn, breathing out, taking a bow over your leg. Breathing in to come up, and then breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in, big rotate. Breathing out to draw over. Breathing in to come up, and breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Two more. Breathing in, big turn. Breathing out, bowing over the leg. Breathing in to come up, and breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in as we turn, breathing out and bowing over the leg. Breathing in to come up, and breathing out, engaging your core, and then releasing down with your arms. Okay, I'm going to bring you down onto your back, and we're going to work up into the 100. So taking your body to roll all the way back and down, grounding your feet again, working your back into a neutral position. Okay, now always you have options, but always remember you can change all the way through. You can feel you need support for the neck, you can feel you want to take a break, come back, all of this, okay? Main purpose here is that we focus on really pulling in and working into the core for stamina. So if we're holding for a certain amount of time, we can gauge our stamina. As we're getting stronger, we feel that we can hold, we can maybe do more with the legs, maybe you can hold the head up there without assistance. But again, it's all just about repetitive training, becoming stronger. So if you're okay to bring your feet up off the ground, pick them up. If you're okay to bring your head up, maybe support the head, but you could leave it down. If the legs are okay to straighten, push away and point your toes. And if you do not need to support your neck, maybe pat the air by your side. Breathing in for about 4, and now breathe out for about 6. And as you breathe out, really pull in. Imagine you're squeezing a little sponge in the middle of your body. And we're going with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 5, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 5, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And carefully take it on down. Just take your right ankle up against your left thigh there for me, and just draw both of your legs in. Holding on to either your left hamstring or your left shin. And just encouraging that leg to be horizontal here in front of you. and gently letting that leg down, changing it over. Bringing your left ankle on, hold on to either your right shin or your right hamstring, trying to draw your left knee open. Okay, now I'm going to work two positions in together. Okay, I've done this before. I'm going to offer that we do a little bit of work with the weights if you want it, but if you've had enough of the weights, that will be okay. So let's work the leg work first. So I'm taking the feet back up and making the feet flat. Then as I breathe out, I'm digging the heel downwards towards the floor, breathing in to come back up. And again, breathing out, dig the other heel down towards the floor, back up. Then popping the soles of your feet together and breathing out to drive the legs away, breathing in knees wide. And again, breathing out, drive the legs away, breathing in. Now, with the arms, okay, I'll do this without the weights first. So as I take a heel down, breathing out, and we open the arms wide, breathing in to come up, breathing out to open wide, breathing in, soles of the feet together, and breathing out, we're taking the weights behind the head, breathing in to come up, or the arms, and again breathing out, taking it behind the head, and coming back up. Now you can of course add in the weights, and you can of course add in the uplift with the upper body. Alright, so I'm going to leave that up to you. Let's start off without lifting the upper body and then see if that feels okay. So if you've got the weights coming in, now breathing out to open the chest as you dig a heel down, breathing in to come up. Breathing out, lower the heel down, breathing in, soles of the feet together, breathing out to take the arms backwards, breathing in to draw in. As the feet go away, the arms go backwards. Breathing in, flat feet. Now if you can, upper body comes up and lifted. You haven't got any support here though, so if it feels too much, don't do it. Breathing out as you press the heel down, breathing in, soles of the feet together, breathing out to press away, and breathing in to draw down. Breathing out to press away, and breathing in, flat feet. Breathing out to dig the heel down, breathing on in. Breathing out to dig the heel down, breathing in, soles of the feet together. Breathing out to push you back behind the head, push the legs away from the body. Breathing out, driving away. Breathing in, feet flat. Breathing out to dig down, open the chest. Breathing in. Breathing out to dig down and back up. Soles of the feet together. Breathing out to press away. Breathing on in. And again, breathing out to press away. Breathing in. Last set coming up. Flat feet. Breathing out to open. Dig the heel down. And again, dig the heel down. Breathe out, engage the core. Send it back. Soles of the feet together. And breathing out to press away, breathing in to draw in, and again breathing out to press away, and breathing in. Okay, and landing your hands back down towards the floor. Gently, let's work your way over onto one side and come back on up to seated. Okay, come to a cross-legged position or any other position of your choice. You can kneel. And we're releasing the triceps and the shoulders. So if we draw one hand and wrap it around your jaw and take a hold of your fingers and gently draw down. Now try and draw the arms so it's right back behind your head. Okay, now if it's feeling good, stay as you are, or just take the hand back and find the fingers. Slightly different feeling. Right, now swapping the arms over. Bring your hand around so you find your jaw and hold on to your hand. Drop your elbow down into your ribs. And try and keep your head in the middle, shoulders back. And then if you want to, swap it around, go the other way. Fingers coming around the back. Okay, bring it on down. Bring your right arm across, left arm beneath. Folding your arms up for your eagle arms. And bringing the arms up through the middle. And then change it over. And then relax. Okay. Bring your hands to come all the way back behind you, rolling open the shoulders, knuckles coming downwards. Then just draw your head slightly in. Find the stretch along the back of your neck. And then tucking your chin across and down towards one side of your body, or one side of your collarbone. And then to the middle. And across and over to the other side. And then to the middle. Raising your head up. And then lowering one ear down towards one shoulder. And bringing it back up over to the other shoulder. And bring it back on up. Let's bring the arms to come forwards. Find that stretch between your shoulder blades. Breathing in, raising arms high. And breathing out, open them back and down. And again, bringing your arms forwards. Take a deep breath in, rising up. Breathing out, opening it back.